talk about Target. It's a really unfortunate decision they made to take the Pride merch out of certain stores, out of red state stores. They keep saying, oh, it's based on sales, but we know.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about Target and LGBTQIA pee-pee-poo-poo. We're going to talk about Target's choice to limit, they did not take it all out, so calm down everybody. They limited the stores that will carry LGBTQIA pee-pee-poo-poo stuff. So relax. They didn't take it out of every store. They took it out of some stores because it just wasn't selling and it just wasn't doing what it needs to. Every single shop in the world does this, by the way. They're not going to put products that do not relate to the community in their shops. That's called capitalism. That's consumerism. That's part of how you create a business. What is wrong with all of you? Why would they put LGBTQIA merchandise in a space that is predominantly not LGBTQIA? Why would they do that? Yeah, crickets. That's exactly right. They're not gonna do it because it doesn't sell. Target is a shop that is about making money. I don't care what you think. It's actually about making money. That's what they do. So if they're not going to make money with a product, they're not going to sell it. Doesn't matter what product or what community or where it's coming from. It doesn't have anything to do with the community. It has everything to do with sales and creating business and keeping your business afloat, because they have what's called people who are investors, people who own stock. You actually have to acknowledge those people, and they're going to get pissed at you if they invest in your company and you don't make them money. That's what capitalism is, people. If you don't like it, don't live here. Move somewhere else, but deal with it. So that, I just want to say that out there. This is ridiculous. So first off, we're going to look at this guy, because this guy always thinks he knows everything, and he's very upset about the fact that they took out LGBTQIA pee-pee-poo-poo stuff out of the Target, but he doesn't seem to understand the real story. So let's just watch this. Oh, but before I do, I just want to say thanks so much for liking. Really like this. It makes it get higher. That's, I guess, the way YouTube works, and it's so hard sometimes. But that being said, I do appreciate you all so much commenting. I read them all. I try to comment back or whatever I can do, but whatever that means to you, thank you so much. Honestly, seriously, I can't do this without you. So now let's move forward to this person. I guess they're non-binary, so I'm just saying he because that's just what they seem like to me. No disrespect. Okay, here we go.
Let's talk about Target. It's a really unfortunate decision they made to take the Pride merch out of certain stores, out of red state stores. They keep saying, oh, it's based on sales, but we know which stores will not have Pride merchandise. And trust me, I know a little something about dealing with the right wing in America and dealing with being swept up into drama and targeting and all of that stuff. I don't know about that on a corporate scale, but I know about it as an influencer. All I will say is giving in to the demands of a very, very far right small minority is in itself a political statement, and it is the wrong political statement. Okay, change of venue. I gotta add something. Target could have used their corporate power to end the bullying. To try to end the bullying.
You're wrong.
So this may be something psychological, and you can talk about me in the comments, debate around it. I get most upset when far-right influencers target non-activists.
What?
Just a librarian, a teacher, a pastor just gets this dump truck of hatred and threats of violence and all that sort of stuff, and they're just...
Enough. Okay, listen, Jeffrey. First off, you got it all wrong. It's not just far-right. There are a lot of people in the LGBT community who are not far-right. including me, who don't agree with having certain things in certain shops, okay? They were having children's LGBTQIA pee-pee-poo-poo clothing. That really pissed people off. You have to understand, the minute you add children to our community, people are going to get pissed because they think we're indoctrinating children. I also agree. I don't think we're actually trying to indoctrinate children. Some people are, but I'm going to say this. Some people in our community have kids. We should make kid-friendly events for those people, including myself. I would never take my kid to the West Hollywood Gay Pride Parade, ever. I never would do it. Why? Because there's a lot of adult stuff going on there that he doesn't need to see. So, Jeffrey, just so you know, people are pissed that there's LGBTQ children's clothing at Target. And in the middle of Idaho, possibly, or wherever, somewhere where they're not so LGBTQIA friendly, they don't need to have that in the shop. It has nothing to do with being far right. It has everything to do with where the sales of the clothes are going. So I want to show you that. So you're wrong. It's not that. It's not that at all. It's that they're losing money. So they're going to pull the clothes out of where they're losing money because they're not selling. I guarantee you they're going to have it here in West Hollywood at the Target. There's no doubt about it. They're going to have it in areas where they have a larger population of LGBTQ people. Duh! That's just like certain products belong in certain neighborhoods. That's literally how economics works, how capitalism works, how owning a shop works. Like, clearly you don't know anything about that. Maybe you should go take a class. So I want to show you this too, because I found this to be, this is from the Target, this is from Target's spokespeople, because of course people lost their minds, so they had to put a statement out on why they're choosing to do this. So let me read this statement to you. Target is committed to supporting the LGBTQIA plus community during Pride Month and year-round. Most importantly, we want to create a welcoming and supportive environment for the LGBTQIA plus team members, which reflects our culture of care for over 400,000 people who work at Target. But I guarantee you there's not a lot of them who are LGBTQIA. It's a small population that work at Target. We have long offered benefits and resources for the community, and we will have internal programs to celebrate Pride 2024. So you see that? I know people who work at Target. They're really good to LGBTQIA people. They offer lots of resources for them. So it's not like they're just completely anti-LGBT. No, it has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with making money and a business. The other thing I want to tell you is that they also have the whole collection is available, okay? So on this website I found, according to a post on the Target website, the retailer will once again offer a collection of products including adult apparel, home and food and beverage items. However, products will be curated based on consumer feedback, and the items will be available on Target.com and in selected stores. So there you go. It's literally on the internet, which means everywhere. Okay? You might not be able to go into the shop, but you can literally go on Target.com and find it all. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I don't know what you all are tripping out on. They're not literally getting rid of all LGBTQIA items. They're not. So you're misrepresenting what's happening here. They're taking it out of stores where it's not selling, which is exactly what they should be doing if they're a good business. It doesn't make sense. So to you, Jeffrey, you're literally lying about it. You're making a big deal about it. You're making it seem like it's all about far right. There's many of us who are not far right who agree, and this stuff should not be. One of the things, before I go, is this. There was one item there that flipped people out. It was called the tuck-friendly bathing suit. You all know it. It was there. Okay, I'll see if I can find a picture and pop it up here. But if not, the tuck-friendly bathing suit. That just pissed people off beyond. As well, it kind of should. That's personal. That should be on the website. That shouldn't be out in the public space. I really do say that for sure, for real. Okay? You shouldn't be seeing, that's a personal thing, a tuck friendly bathing suit. Okay? So that's just my opinion. And it's not transphobic. So stop with that nonsense. Okay? Thanks everybody for watching. I do appreciate you so much. Remember, like this and get this thing going. And remember to subscribe to my channel. And don't forget, on Wednesdays, I have my live, which is turning into such an amazing space. I love my Wednesdays so much with all of you and really discussing all these topics. So with that, have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.